Honest Landscapes and Nursery here in Inglewood. This is the Sky Academy, which is a new location, our second location for CoastLife Church out of Venice. Here doing a beautification. This is the start of it. Getting out some pine that was cut up and had been laying here for a while. I'm gonna have a grapple truck come and pick up 50 yards of debris that I'm going to generate today. Gonna pull out this stump, gonna pull out these palmetto patches here on these areas to open up the parking area more. Had the 2 date palms you can see in the distance trimmed last Friday. Gonna cut up and remove this fallen down oak tree over here. That'll all go on the pile as well. And then up towards the front of the building you can see we've got shrubs to cut up there. We've got some beds to reestablish. We've got a bunch of mulching to do. And there's some palm clusters underneath the eave over here. I think you see them in the distance. I'm gonna dig those out with the excavator as well. Again, consolidate all this material for pickup. And then Thursday and Friday of this week, we're gonna have a work party out here from church to get all this done. Here's the palm clusters left and right of the front door that we'll be removing with the excavator. So there used to be 2 big palmetto clusters, one along the base of that pine tree, and then one over here at the base of this power pole. And then there's an oak tree. We still got to haul off that debris. There was an oak tree down over here, so we cut it up, took it over here. We've already hauled off 40 yards of debris out of here. So you can see all these medians here. So all the riprap rock that you see along all these beds and the new mulch, so all that riprap, most of that was here. We had to dig it out of the ground. It was all settled into the ground. Redefined all the beds, and then we put nice, fresh, clean mulch after pulling out all the weeds, which was a lot of work. Palm trees are all trimmed. Oak tree canopies are all lifted so they don't hit you in the head when you park. And then we've got our guys here. We are just finishing up a little bit of mulch, and then we're gonna blow this whole place off. We're hooking up hoses here and stuff and a brush. We're gonna rinse off some dingo tracks here. You see we defined this edge. So there was 2 big palm clusters, one on each side. I dug those out with an excavator, got that out of here. And then fresh mulch and new riprap. There was no riprap here, but that'll help choke in the mulch. And over here, we're about to trim these shrubs, but we're finishing the mulch over here. And riprap where there wasn't riprap. Did 5 yards of riprap here. So that looks nice and clean. Again, this was all full of weeds. And then as you come over here, again, raise that oak tree canopy, new mulch. That's all salvaged riprap. This is all salvage riprap, so you can imagine there's a lot of work digging that all out of the ground. All new mulch through here. And then this center median going down here. This was just basically just a huge weed bed. Got all the weeds out and salvage some of the riprap, and then you'll see where it transitions to new riprap and all new mulch. So again, this is a beautification that we did for our church. So very excited. Watching God move in our community it's just awesome to see.